I knew Ben from Strategic Coach, and from talking to him, I started to realise that I was in not a great place, definitely physically, but mentally as well. And I honestly believe when I spoke to him, it kind of triggered a lot of different thoughts in my mind. We spoke. I was actually in Spain at the time, sat by the pool, feeling incredibly bloated and comfortable. And he caught me at the best possible time. It was coming towards the end of the summer, and I thought I need to do something about this, but not just to shed a few pounds. It's just where I was as a person, and particularly as a father and as a husband. I wasn't involved. I've always said that. I've always been present, and I think things like COVID have made that even more obvious. That during lockdown and stuff, I was in the house, but I wasn't actually present in the moment, drinking way too much, and I was going through a cycle of basically drinking, hangover, recovering from that, and then the next weekend is this continuous cycle. He got me thinking about that, and I think one of the most pertinent questions he asked me was, well, where do you think you'll be at 50 if nothing changes? And I said, I think I'll be where I am today. And he was quite clear with me and said, your body won't be the same as it is at 40, at 50, and if you carry on this track, it's only going to go one way, which said sometimes I'd like to be given a kick. And that's what has helped me get to where I feel I am now. I'm much more engaged with the family. I've got two great girls, and they're only young. They're only 6 and 9. Best feedback you get honesty from kids, and they tell me enjoy being around me, which is always a plus, which no doubt will change as they become teenagers. But right now I'm engaged with them, and we do lots of stuff together. Work has changed. I'm getting stuff done. I have great ambitious growth plans for the business, which were pretty much dreams, I think, at the time. And I think once you're in the position I'm in now, it's only when you look back you realise I was kidding myself totally. Far more focused and energized, and much better around. I think the same with my relationship with my wife, much stronger. I've committed and signed up some big goals. I'm going to do an Ironman. That's huge for me. That's next October in Barcelona, and I think talking about that with Lucy, my wife, it takes a lot of commitment to do something like that. And there'll be times when I'm out training, and I had a good conversation about, well, which Rich do you want? I won't be in the house as much, but when I am there, it'll be quality and much better, I think, for everyone. Business-wise, I'm really happy with where we've got to, and the conversations I'm having with staff who were, some of them were quite challenging conversations to have. I think feeling better about myself and my fitness and my health has given me confidence to have those conversations. As someone who runs their own business, there's this idea that, well, you're in charge, therefore you just make sure everyone else does what they are supposed to be doing, and that's your role. But there's more to it, and as a person, I need to be held accountable, and I didn't have accountability really in my life, albeit remotely. Having to check in, turn up, that for me is one of the reasons that keeps me going. It works for me. The remote piece, it really works. I can get out of bed, get that done. I do the early morning slot, and it's worked very well. And you can fit it in obviously anywhere. I've been doing it. I travel quite a lot for work, so hotels and staff. Probably the people in the room next door are less than impressed, but I don't miss those times. 3 times a week.
Amazing. And do you enjoy the classes and the
Can't stand them. No. The coaches. I really enjoy the classes. They're the right level for me. They tick the boxes I want to tick. I think it's not. I've done classes before, and I think when I first spoke to Ben, I learned a lot about overtraining, and that was really my lifestyle. Was right. Let's get this done. Let's go and run a half marathon from the sofa. Let's do all this and that and the other. This is at the right level, right intensity. I like the stretching particularly. I am getting less injured. I'm outside of the class going running and coming back and feeling good, whereas in the past that wasn't happening. I'll be putting my body through absolute hell on a HIIT class and then just completely knackered for the rest of the day. These are, for me, they really work at the right tempo, and the coaches have been great. Predominantly I'm with Mikey in the morning, and he's great. He's good. I definitely encourage them to do it and stick with it. And I think one of the key points is the accountability outside of just signing on to a virtual fitness class. It's the holistic coaching around it, and the conversations that I've had, particularly with Rory, that have kind of added in more rocks and tangibility in that journey to get you thinking way beyond, oh, just want to get fit. That's a really loose goal. I think it's going, right, well, why and what's behind this fitness, bar the obvious of not getting really unfit and dying. There's more, why are you doing this, and where are you heading in life, with your friends, family, and all these other things. I'd encourage someone on those levels to think deeper than this is a fitness class, because it's way more. It's been way more than that for me. It's worked well in terms of nutrition. And I think, as I said at the start, one of the big things for me was alcohol intake, and no surprises there. When you cut that out, I cut out a lot of calories. That was a big factor in my nutrition, because it didn't include any booze.
Would you say it's worth the investment?
Totally. You invest more in it yourself. If you said, by the way, these online classes are $5 a session, you'd think, all right, well, I missed that one, doesn't matter. You're committed. You are totally committed, and that finance, money can influence, and in that situation it definitely does. But obviously with a higher investment you expect a greater return. It's definitely been worth it for me, but don't use this to apply price hike next year.
I just wanted to make this video to say thank you to Rich for making the time to do that video. I think it's really valuable to see what happens to people when they experience coaching. And if any of that resonated with you, if you're feeling like your relationships aren't great at home, you're feeling uncomfortable taking your shirt off, you're feeling bloated, overweight, maybe you're lacking confidence a little bit, or perhaps you're just not performing as well as you could be at work, then I'd love to have a chat with you. That is who we coach. We love coaching entrepreneurs. We coach all sorts of different people, remotely, in person, and all you need to do is just make that first step. Just get in touch, first of all, find out what it's all about, and get to know us, see what we do, see the kind of stuff we do. And if we can help you, we'd love to have a conversation about how we can help you. There'll be a link to click somewhere on this page, so click the link, book a call, and I'll meet you soon. Cheers.